Welcome to Freeland Systems cPac Viewer and Reporting Quick User Guide. To log into cPac, open your Google Chrome Internet browser and go to cpac-au.freelandsystems.net. This will take you to your login screen. On the login screen, you will enter your username and password. Click Login. Once logged in, cPac will open to the Patient Search tab. It is important to note the Use Last Number of Days dropdown. This field will only allow the number of studies that have been performed within the number of days that are selected. You can also use Select Study Date Range in the dropdown if you want to search for specific days. The suggested number of days is 5 to 7 days for the quickest search results. There are multiple ways you can search for studies. You may use the patient last name, patient ID, reading doctor's last name, last number of days, date range, and reading status. By clicking on a patient name, you are able to open the study. From this menu, you can also select to open the report, resend the study, and edit the patient information. Once a study is opened, you will have the DICOM viewer displayed on your screen. The thumbnails of the images will display to the opposite of the viewer. You are able to view images in a single frame or a 4-up view by selecting the first box on the far left of the toolbar. To change the image selection, you may click on the image thumbnail you would like to view, or you can click through the images one by one by using the left and right arrows in the middle of the toolbar. The third button over from your left on the toolbar is your Pause Play button. You may view your video frame by frame by using the arrows on the toolbar on either side of the Pause Play button. You may also speed up or slow down these images using the plus and minus signs on the toolbar. The center button between the plus and minus signs is to resume normal playback. You may also hover over the image and use your mouse scroll wheel to advance frame by frame. You are also able to increase and decrease the size of the image by selecting the center toolbar and dragging the center bar from left to right. The next selection on your toolbar is your BC tab. By selecting the BC tab, you are able to adjust the brightness and contrast of your image. Following the BC tab, you will notice your Measurements tab. By clicking on this button, you will pull up the Measurements menu. For linear measurements, you simply click on the image at the starting point of your measurement and drag your mouse along to the ending point of your measurement. Your measurement results window will populate on the screen. Record your results and click Update. For volume measurements, you will click on the image at the first point where you would like to start your measurement. You will then click around the area you are measuring with multiple clicks. Close the area and click the Done button. The measurement will populate on the screen. You will then record your results and click Update. VTI measurements do require that you set a baseline prior to tracing the envelope. You will click on your image and match the baseline with your baseline on your image. At that point, you will click around the envelope you wish to trace back to the baseline. Select the Done button to obtain your measurement results window. To begin the reporting process, select the Report button located on the top right portion of the screen. To create a new report, you will choose the new report type. This will be specific to your facility. If there is a previous report, you can elect to pre-populate your report with the previous statements. If a previous report is not available, it will state no prior reports found. Click Create to begin. The first screen you will notice is your demographic screen. you will see available patient data that has auto-populated from your machine. You will be able to free text into any of the blank fields to enter in additional information. You may create and select fields that are customizable. To add a permanent standard phrase, you will first select the expanding arrow to open the current options. Click the clipboard on the right-hand side. Type in your desired statement, and then click the plus button to add the statement as a standard selection option. Click on the Measurements tab to see the measurements from the study. You may free text measurements taken from post-processing. You may also click on the measurement name to take the measurement on the selected image. To begin reporting your observations, first click on the Observations tab at the top of the screen. Select a section to report on from the list on the left by clicking on the blank field. A customized selection of statements will display when you click on the adjacent field. Click on the statement you wish to populate on the report. You are then able to view the statement in the field above. You can choose to delete the statement by clicking on the trash can next to the statement. By clicking the Normal button on the right-hand side of your screen, you can have normal statements populate in all of the fields. You can then go back through the report and delete specific comments and change the statement you desire. In order to clear the report completely, you hit the Clear button on the right side of your screen. If you have purchased the Intelligent Reporting option, you can select the Intelligent Reporting button on this screen in order to populate the correlating phrases. If you wish to add screenshots to your reporting, you can do so in two different ways. While reviewing images, select Screenshot. A screenshot will be added to the Screenshots tab and a PDF report. You can also make the screenshot selection directly on the Screenshots tab. You're also able to add comments for each screenshot. The use of diagrams are available as a specialty application that may be added during setup. Each selected diagram is editable with edit controls. If a diagram is created, it will be added to the PDF file. After your observations have been completed, you are able to cancel your report, save your report, or review the report as a PDF file. You can find these buttons at the bottom right-hand side of your screen. For demonstration purposes, we are showing you the complete echocardiogram report. Your templates will be completely customizable. On the first page of your report will be your demographics, observations, and conclusions. Any measurements or wall motion graphics will be on the second page. If you chose to add free graphics to your report, this will be located on the third page. Any screenshots will be added to the following page. As the sonographer, when you are ready to finalize the report, click on the action you would like to perform. Your finalized action would be prepared. After finalizing the report, the study will be labeled as prepared in the patient search list. At this point, the physician is then able to identify which studies are prepared for them to read. You will notice on our demo patient that this study has been prepared and is available to read. After the report has been available to read for 30 days, the study will become unavailable and will need to be resent. Resending reports can take 2 to 5 minutes, depending on the size of the download. After your study has been received, there are several options. By clicking on the patient name, you are able to open the study. You are able to go directly to the report that has been created for you. You are able to cancel the report, resend the report, or edit the patient data. Ask the physician, before you sign the report, you may click on the Edit button to take you back to the patient demographics page to make changes. Once you are finished, you are able to finalize the report. You may add an electronic signature if you have requested one to be set up for you. The report will have a date and time stamp of when the report was read. You also have the option to finalize and fax the report if a referring physician has been set up prior. Once the physician has finalized the report, it will show as read in the patient search list. A signed report will then become locked for editing for anyone other than the reading physician or the administrator with that specific access. Feel free to contact Carolyn Jensen at Cardiogenic for any additional information.